You're looking for that perfect adults-only, all-inclusive resort in Riviera Maya, Mexico? Hi, I'm Jack with Vacationese, and here are some of my top picks for adults-only resorts in the Riviera Maya section of Mexico for your honeymoon, vacation, pop the question, or your destination wedding. We've been helping clients plan trips since 1978. So the resorts that are my favorites are resorts that I've stayed at, we've sent clients to. We've had great experiences over the years with these adult-only resorts in Riviera Maya, Mexico. So no matter what you're looking for in an adults-only resort, if you want active, if you want mellow, if you want cool, if you want party, this is the place. Breathless Riviera Cancun. The resort's about 3 years old. It's only about 15 or 20 minutes away from the airport, which is really nice. So Breathless is, let's call it Miami meets Las Vegas with an adults-only active vibe, but they have a mellow section. So all the rooms at Breathless are ocean view, which is really nice. Let's talk about activities. So this resort has something going on all day long. If you go over to the active pool, Breathless was really one of the inventors of the foam party at an all-inclusive resort. There's foam parties during the week, there's DJs in the pool, there's dancers on these platforms in the pool. There's always something going on during the day. There's also in the evening, sometimes they have neon parties, they have silent discos going on. There's really something going on. In the core center of the resort, every night there's music. So that in terms of activity, day, evening, afternoon, something's always going on. There's a different show every night. There's a club at the resort. So the energy and the activity is just amazing at Breathless. If you're into food, Breathless is a great option also. You have about 15 restaurants and bars. They have an area called the Nook, which is a coffee shop like a Starbucks. You can get a frozen macchiato, you can get some coffee, you can have a Danish, you can even get ice cream. Just a great place to sit and relax. A lot of their restaurants have group tables. So if you have a group, you just want to get around the table and hang out, it's really good for sharing and socializing. Talking about the rooms again, all the rooms are going to be ocean view. Every room will have room service, have slippers, have upgraded amenities, have robes. What's really cool in the rooms is they have a light switch which allows you to set the mood of the room. So it can make the room purple for sensual. You can turn all the lights on if you want to maybe work in the room while you're on vacation. But at the resort, they also have the Exhale Club. The Exhale is their VIP area. So the nice thing about Exhale is when you come into the resort, they take you down to Exhale, they check in, they give you a drink, there's concierge, there's a private bar there that really has upgraded alcohols. They have a mixologist there, so during the evening they're doing some really cool drinks that they're not doing in other places of the resort. They always have some snacks, but again, the concierge is there probably 12 to 14 hours a day just to help you out with anything that you want. The other amenity they have as part of Exhale, which I think is really one of the best things about this resort, it's almost a resort within a resort. The Exhale Club actually has their own pool, they have their own restaurant, their own bar, and their own beach area. And also as part of Exhale, you do have upgraded things in the room with little bottles of alcohol, as well as things like M&Ms and other snacks in the room. So if you ever dreamt of going on vacation and staying in an overwater bungalow, but you don't have a week and a half to go to Tahiti, Fiji, or the Maldives, in Riviera Maya, the Palafitos are overwater bungalows. They are the only overwater bungalows in all of Mexico. There's only 30 of them. They're at El Dorado, Maroma, and it's the Palafitos. What is really amazing is the overall experience you have. So once you arrive at the resort, there's going to be a butler that meets you at the lobby. They're going to have a golf cart, and they're going to drive you right over to the Palafito check-in area. In there, they're going to ask you about some of your preferences. Matter of fact, sometimes what we do is we get that information from our clients beforehand. We learn what snacks you like, any food you like, any drinks, so that when you finally get to your Palafito, your overwater bungalow, it has all your selections. The other thing the butler is going to do is talk to you about your pillow menu, your aromatherapy, any special activities or celebrations during the time you're staying there, and they're going to do amazing things. I mean, some of the things we've had is you wake up in the middle of the afternoon from a nap, and they're knocking on your door with flowers and fresh fruit. It's just a great experience. Now, the rooms themselves are very cool. As you open the door to the room, the first thing you're going to do is look down, because there's a glass panel right in the floor. So you'll look down and you'll see the water, sometimes some turtles there. As you walk in the room and you see the bed, this beautiful bed that looks out right out to the turquoise waters, you're going to also see there's a glass panel right there in the floor as well. So there's glass all over. You get to see the ocean. Now, from there, you're going to go into your bathroom. Now, the bathroom has two very cool things. One is it has a soaking tub, and the other thing it has is an outdoor shower as well as an indoor shower. And the outdoor shower is private. They call them showers of love. And it's something that the Palafitos has, and it's a great feel to be in the overwater bungalow, taking a shower outdoors, staring at the ocean. Again, it's private. Now, each Palafito will also have its own private plunge pool on the outside, your own terrace looking out over the ocean, as well as off the terrace, you have a ladder that you can climb right down into the water. Now, when you're ready to leave your Palafito for any reason, let's say you want to eat, there is a special restaurant at the Palafitos, and it's probably one of the best restaurants in all of the resorts in the Riviera Maya. It's open for 3 meals a day. It's a la carte. They have tremendously upgraded the alcohol, so if you're into any scotches, single malt scotches or tequilas, I have to say as a tequila lover, they have some of the best tequilas that I've seen in all of the resorts. But think about resorts with caviar, lamb chops, oysters. Really, they do a great job, and the plating is fabulous, the desserts. But for any celebration, they will truly take good care of you. As a guest at the Palafitos, you also have access to the full El Dorado Maroma resort, which gives you about 10 more restaurants and bars. The whole resort with the Palafitos is only about 160 rooms, so that the level of service from the beach butlers and everybody around the resort is going to be very, very good. You'll find as a Palafito guest, they have a special beach just for Palafito guests. They're going to be bringing you snacks, ice pops, drinks all day long at your beach, but they're going to know you by name. So it is really a personal experience. And once you've stayed at the Palafitos, it's really hard to try anything else. In terms of the level of activity, it is a quieter resort at the Palafitos. They have an overwater spa, which is a lot of fun. But as you come over to El Dorado Maroma, there are a couple pools that maybe have a little bit more activity. They have a gym there, so that there's always something to do. They have nice water sports, and the beach. Maroma Beach is one of the top 10 beaches in the world, and it is beautiful. White sand. You can walk out 100 feet and you're probably chest high in water that you can look down and see the bottom. If you're thinking of hosting a destination wedding, El Dorado Maroma is also an excellent choice. They have a program there where, depending upon the number of rooms you have, you will earn free reception dinners, free cocktail parties, some very unique locations for your wedding. They actually have a Catholic church on site. They have 2 rooftop venues that are very, very unique. They have a pier. They have a beautiful beach area. But again, as a Palafito guest, they have a program where you can take over the restaurant at the Palafitos and have your wedding as an overwater wedding with truly 360-degree views of the water at El Dorado Palafitos. If you're looking for a vibe that makes you truly feel like you're in Mexico, maybe at a villa, staying in your own villa, another resort is called El Dorado Casitas. The Casitas are part of El Dorado Royale, about 20 minutes from the airport. It's a larger resort, about 700 rooms, but the Casitas are the VIP section. As a Casita guest, you have access to all of El Dorado Royale, the Casitas, and Generations. So you have approximately 22 restaurants and bars to eat at, everything you can think of, from Indian food to Italian to a steakhouse to Asian to sushi to a restaurant that uses wine in every course. The Casitas are very interesting in that there's only 18 to 30 Casitas built around the pool. The Casitas inside are very large. They're about 700 square feet, and they all have very high ceilings that, again, they look like a Mexican villa inside. Now, every Casita, again, will have king-size beds only. They will have indoor showers in the bathrooms, plus they will also have the outdoor showers, which are very, very unique. Also, each Casita will have a sitting area, a desk so you can maybe do some work while you're there. They also have a hot tub in the room, and then outside the Casita, you have some options. You can be a casita that just has a terrace. Those are the entry-level casitas. They're very nice. The next step up is a swim up. You go out your door and you go right into the lazy river, and you can paddle down the lazy river right up to the bartender at the pool. You also have casita that actually have private plunge pools on the second floor, which are very unique, and casitas that have private plunge pools connected to the lazy river. The nice thing with the casitas is if you're sitting in your casita on your patio, the bartenders are going to come over, or the beach butlers will come over and take care of you. So every block of casita has their own bartender, own beach butler. And then talking about the beach is right next to the casita. So some of the casitas are 10, 15 feet from the sand. But all around the block of casita are bowie beds. There's no charge. You can have them, and you can sit there all day. The Wi-Fi works out there. And the beach butler will come to you all day long and asking if you want snacks, give you a menu if you want to eat there, and they'll just take care of you day and night at the casitas at El Dorado Royale. Now, if you're looking for activity, the casitas has plenty of activity. Again, because it's part of El Dorado Royale, there's 2 gyms. There's an amazing spa specifically at the casitas. Let's go back to food because it's an activity, but it's food. 2 things. One is they actually have one of the largest greenhouses in Riviera Maya. So if you're into farm-to-table food, they grow the majority of their vegetables. So if you're having a salad, the likelihood is that lettuce was picked from their greenhouse that day. Now the nice thing, and I really suggest this, is they do tours a couple times a week of the greenhouse, and it's really interesting because they do things hydroponically to see how they do it. Again, going back to food, they have something called Fuentes. It's a dinner show where the chef is up front, you're seated in this room, there's TV screens all over, there's usually a gentleman playing guitar, they do wine pairings, tequila pairings, and it's a set menu and it's themed, but it's very interesting. They explain why they cook it, how they cook it, and it's Fuentes. It's really one of the only places down there as an adults-only resort that offers this type of experience. If you're thinking about hosting a wedding, we host a lot of weddings at El Dorado Royale. They do an amazing job because they have so many different venues to choose from. They have venues on the beach. They have gazebos in the garden. They have a little village, a Mexican village to have your wedding at. They have rooftop venues. They have piers. They just are great to deal with. The planners there can customize anything you're thinking of for a wedding to make your dream come true. And one of the newest resorts that's adults only is Unico. The resort's about an hour south of the airport. It's about 450 rooms. It has a great Mexican vibe to it. They're really trying to make it authentic Mexican, and I think they've really done a good job. One of the nice things about Unico is they have something called limitless resort credits. So let's say that you want to go to the spa and get a massage. You actually don't have to pay for the massage. You use your resort credits for that, and you just pay a tax and service fee. The same is true if you want to take a tour. Maybe you want to go to Tulum, which is only about 15 to 20 minutes away from Unico. You can take one of the tours that are offered and use your resort credits to pay. So let's talk about the food at Unico. They have about 5 restaurants, 5 bars. One of my favorite restaurants there serves Mexican. The menu changes periodically because they'll bring a well-known chef from somewhere in Mexico, usually Mexico City, that'll craft the menu specifically for them. So if you're looking for tacos, that's really not what it's about. It's really more of a gourmet Mexican experience. You may have Mayan food, but they also have a steakhouse. They have Italian. Again, the restaurants there are very, very good, so you'll enjoy yourselves. Many of the rooms are swim outs, which is a lot of fun. And they all have 24-hour room service, slippers, mini bars, Wi-Fi. So the rooms are going to really give you the relaxation that you need every night. And the resort, again, is not that large. In terms of activity level, they have a beautiful beach. There's 3 swimming pools. So one has more of an upbeat vibe with a DJ. The other one's the relaxation mellow pool, and the other one's kind of in between. But again, during the day, they'll have a full activity schedule. They do a lot of fitness, so they'll have a full yoga schedule. They'll have stretching classes, Zumba. The gym is beautiful. The equipment is all brand new, so it's top of the line. One of the perks of having a wedding at Unico is you earn credits for free private events. You can use those credits for a free cocktail party, for say a welcome party. You can actually use them. They have your reception, but you will get a free ceremony as well. They have many different venues. So they have pool deck venues, they have garden venues, they have fire pits, and they have a beach venue. The team is very easy to work with. They have some, again, authentic Mexican-inspired collections, but they'll customize a decor package to whatever you're thinking for your wedding at Unico in the Riviera Maya. If you want to stay at a 5-diamond AAA resort on one of the most magnificent beaches, Secrets Maroma is your choice. Secrets Maroma has been around for at least 10 years. It has consistently been one of 2 or 3 5-diamond AAA resorts in the Cancun Riviera Maya area, and one of 2 adults only. We stay there probably once or twice a year, and every time I'm there, I comment to the general manager who's been there for a while that the resort keeps getting better and better. It just amazes me, the consistency of the resort, the staff seeing the same people, and the food and everything is a great experience. So talking about Secrets, it's about 500 rooms, maybe 25 minutes from the airport. The key here is Maroma Beach. This is a beautiful, beautiful section of white sand, powdery sand, and turquoise water. Now, the rooms have all been recently redone within the past year. So in 2020, they redid the rooms. They did a beautiful job. The rooms are nice size. They have all the amenities, so everybody's going to have slippers, everybody's going to have robes, 24-hour room service. Now, while we're on the room, Secrets has something called the Preferred Club. It is their upgraded VIP area. Again, we highly suggest it. What happens here is, as most guests will check in at the front desk, they'll take you from the Preferred, maybe in a golf cart, and they'll take you right to a private lounge. They'll check you in. There's usually 1 or 2 or 3 concierge in there. They'll check you in, offer you a drink. They have a private bar in there. All the brands at the bars at Secrets are upgraded, but the brands at the Preferred Club Lounge are even higher. One of the other benefits is the rooms at the Preferred are all either going to be ocean view, ocean front, or swim outs. They're all going to have some upgraded amenities, some little bottles of liquor, some M&Ms, some other snacks, some upgraded soaps and things of that nature. All rooms at Secrets will have a concierge or butler in the main lobby area of your block of rooms. They are there to help you during your stay. Also, as preferred, you will typically have access to the hydrotherapy area at the spa for one time during your visit. But let's talk about food, which is one of the most popular things to do while you're at an all-inclusive. Secrets Maroma has 12 restaurants and bars. They have French, they have Italian, they have a 24-hour bistro. I think one of my favorite restaurants there is in the lobby. It is called Himitsu. It's Asian. They have the teppanyaki tables. They have a sushi menu, and they have an Asian fusion menu. So it's really 3 different experiences in one restaurant. Talking about the lobby bar, the nice thing about the lobby is in the lobby they have a beautiful bar. They also will have music typically every night. Okay, so let's talk about activity. You've eaten, you've sat in your hot tub. What are you going to do all day long? So there's a full schedule of activities. Secrets has an app you can download once you get there. One other thing that you're provided at Secrets, if you are a golfer, guests staying at Secrets Maroma get free greens fees at 2 different golf courses in the area. If you're thinking you're having a destination wedding, adults only, Secrets Maroma is a great option as well. The staff here at the wedding department is great to deal with. They have multiple venues. You can have a wedding by the main pool. You have a garden area, you have a beach area, they have terraces, you have wine cellars and wine rooms they can use. So whether it's a wedding for 2 people or 100 people, they have multiple areas for you to work with, and they are really keen on customizing. So as you can see, there are some amazing adults-only, all-inclusive resorts, 4 to 5 star in the Riviera Maya, and some of them actually 6 star, as you see. So you have a lot of options. These are some of our favorites. If there's any other resorts that you've heard of, feel free to send us an email, contact me. Feel free to subscribe here or hit the bell here. We post videos every Tuesday, so we look forward to helping you potentially plan your trip to an adults-only resort in Riviera Maya, Mexico.